Everyone is frustrated, but like I said, we're not panicking. 2 games in, we got 15 games left. So I'll just take a deep breath and relax. We're gonna be fine.
Relax, baby. The show's about to start. Let's go! Let me tell you about a guy named Joe. He grew up in Ohio. He's small town like me and you. From Athens to LSU. Now he's the king of the AFC. Jackpot Joey. He's got rose-colored Cartier, cigar-smoking protege. Got diamonds in his chains and ice running through his veins. He's the king of the AFC. Jackpot Joey. Cincinnati royalty, small-town loyalty, still connected to his roots, wearing hero boots. He's the king of the AFC, Jackpot Joey. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, the Iceman, Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I bring you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio, home of still the AFC North champions and home of the 1-2 Cincinnati Bengals. Now, do me a favor, if you found the show, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that thumbs up. I'm up to 1,894 subscribers. That is awesome. As always, I appreciate every single one of you guys. Now, do me a favor, if you're watching a show on Facebook or Twitter and you have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do so. Please go to the YouTube channel, Sports with Strawberry Ice. Hit the subscription button, hit the bell for notification, and every time I go live, you'll be notified. Also, exclusively in the YouTube chat crew, we are doing Super Chat. So if you got a question you want me or my seat neighbor, Dale, to answer, please give me a Super Chat. I greatly appreciate it. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by T Properties. T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. Also, the show is brought to you, if you haven't had it yet, by this delicious tasting Jackpot Joey beer. Make sure you go get some. I'm out. I need to go to the store and buy some, so I'm going to have to use my Bengals and Brews koozie with some ice cold Bud Light in it. But anyway, go get some Jackpot Joey beer. Anyway, we're about 2 days away from Thursday Night Football. I cannot freaking wait. Let's get to my seat neighbor, Dale Altman.
Hey, everybody. What's up?
What's going on, Dale? Woo! Started off right, baby. Let's go.
It's nice Brew Days, baby. Off a victory, you know. Pumped. Let's get it.
Let's go. Oh, here. Right there.
What's going on, Jeff? That was such a fun event that we had on Sunday.
Dude, that was a freaking blast, man. And for people who are making comments like, "Oh, why are there empty seats?" Like there were some, but there were barely any empty seats.
At times, and other, you know, people just kind of venturing in and out back to the bar area, back to the theater. Like it was just all good vibes, man. I drank so many Jackpot Jelly beers. Woo! They were good.
It was awesome. Anyway, so Thursday night, baby. It is close. I can feel it. I got the white tiger on. I'm ready to go. Tua apparently doesn't have a concussion. He apparently has a back injury, and he's going to be fine, I guess, which is not surprising at all.
Yeah, maybe.
I still think the Bengals are going to whoop that ass Thursday night.
Yeah. I think it'll be a good game. I really do. I won't say whip that ass because I think it'll be close because their offense is explosive. Like, even if it's Teddy Bridgewater. Bridgewater, easy for me to say. Hey, Richard.
Fireballs already.
You know, one too many. One.
And like Charles says here, said, "Hey, guys, I'm glad the Reader's not out for the whole season. Someone will have to step up." Yeah, DJ, unfortunately, is out for at least a month, I heard.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll start with that news. Most recent news breaking today that it is kind of a serious injury, but it's not a season ending, as Charles was saying. So glad to hear that. He's just playing so well. He's playing at a Pro Bowl level, even though he never gets the credit he deserves because he's more of a nose tackle. He was getting pressure. He was just dominating. Nationally, people were like, this guy makes the wheels turn on that defense. So it's going to be a big miss. Fortunately, this week, the Dolphins don't have the strongest running game, but we follow this game up with the Ravens. But let's take it one game at a time.
Yeah, exactly. Let's get through this one first. And I love it that DJ's finally getting some notoriety because I've been tooting his horn since last year in the Tennessee game. He freaking dominated the playoff game. He dominated that game. And he's been dominating this season. And I know he doesn't get the pub because he's more of a run stopper, like you said, than a pass rusher. But losing him is a big deal. And do you think Miami might change? I mean, I know they don't run that much, but with DJ not there, I mean, because I noticed it, and we talked about this at the watch party, that the Jets are starting to run the ball more up the middle, Sunday after DJ went out. Do you think Miami might try to take advantage of that?
I mean, they could. I just don't know that they got the guys to do it. Like, I don't know how healthy Raheem Mostert is right now, if that's still their starter. Chase Edmonds, Myles Gaskin, Salvon Ahmad. Like, I mean, they've got some guys on the roster, but they don't scare me in the run game. Honestly, it would scare me more if Waddle and Tyreek lined up in the backfield and they ran some gadget stuff. That could be a little scary. I still don't know for sure that Tua's playing, though. I know you kind of said back injury, but I see their coach that I know he said he's not in concussion protocol, but he was saying that if this was a normal week, he'd be questionable. I think he said, and unlikely to practice some days, and it's a short week. So they're 3-0. Do they really want to push it, you think?
I don't know. I see the thing is with it being Thursday night and Tua versus Burrow, I just think the NFL would push it. I don't know. Cincy James here says DG's out 2 to 6 weeks for a MCL sprain, but they're guessing closer to 6 weeks. Yeah, from what I've read, they're hoping that he'll get there back hopefully before the bye week, which I think is in week 9. I think is the bye week, so they're hoping he comes back the week before that or somewhere around there.
Or at that point, you just have him come back after.
Right.
Honestly,
exactly.
If he's close around the week before the bye, you say, okay, we'll give you 2 more weeks, big dog, because he is a big man, like me and Jeff, big badass bitches. Sometimes we need an extra little bit of rest so we can come out there and we can do our damn thing,
Exactly. And like me and Cap were talking yesterday, is like if it's a back injury, like just the way he stumbled and fell after he got hit, I can't see it being a back injury. Like I've hurt my back and I don't get wobbly. I go, oh, and I go straight down. I don't freaking, I don't know. I don't still don't believe. I mean, his back might hurt. I still think he got a concussion, so we'll see.
Yeah. I seen going back to Reader though, I seen Hoss say something a little bit up, but yes, we are. Bash him. But Hoss was saying to talk about Cam Sample,
Yes.
And
that's a great point. Where's that at?
But also his guy who needs to pick it up for his 10 sacks he predicted before the season, Zach Carter. Those guys are going to get more opportunities. Somebody also said Tufele. I just call him Tufele. I pronounce it so much flamboyant than it is. Tufele.
Oi, oi, oi. No, it's not it.
No, we already got Asi was in there playing.
Oi, oi, oi.
Asi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Asi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Let's go.
We were yelling that in the movie theater. Yeah, I think it was Fuji who said that, or 88.
Fiji. Yeah.
Fiji 88. I think I can't find it now. I think that's who said that. But I mean, I liked Cam Sample had some flashes in that game. He had a lot of flashes. And so did
he
Zach.
had flashes last year too. That's what I mean.
They weren't. He had multiple flashes in that game. That's what he had flashes like a game here or a game there. Last year was multiple ones in that game. That's what got me excited about Cam.
Yeah, his potential is so sky high, and I feel like a lot of times he's kind of rotating on the end more. But I would still love the 3 tech snaps for him. If it's an obvious passing down, or switch him and Hubbard, whatever. Or you've got Osai who played his most snaps of his career so far this past week, and he got some pressure, but he's just ramping up in my opinion. And obviously Hendrickson, that boy balled out.
Dude, that's blackout Trey, I think Derek was calling him. Dude, that was 3 sacks. That was a game wrecker. He changed that game.
He changed that game over and over again with the forced fumbles, 3 forced fumbles. I think they credited him for 2.5 sacks, but it seemed like all 3 sack.
Well, did he get a strip sack when the BJ recovered the fumble?
Yeah. He had 3 forced fumbles. That's what I mean. They credit him for 2.5 sacks somehow. There was another guy in on one of those, but
either way, he balled out. Richard here says, are we solid on the O-line? Just saying, how long do you think it will take for this line to gel? Well, last week was a lot better. They got to get the running game together still. How long? I don't know, because like I've said before, and I keep saying this, Dave Lapham says it's like a fist and they all got to move the same direction. They're getting there. How long that takes, I have no idea. Hopefully, they improve upon what they did this past week. I mean, it was better. Joe got sacked twice. The run game with some RJ in there was better. Mixon, not so much. So there are stuff to improve. I mean, Joe did get hit a couple times. What's your thoughts, Dale?
They definitely look better, but I'll put a caveat on that, and that is that the Jets' D-line is not that great. Yeah, they have Lawson who can get some pressure. Sheldon Rankins likes to take Joe's knee out almost.
Yeah, that was a dirty-ass hit.
That was bad. Yeah. And then Quentin Williams is solid, but overall, it's not, we didn't face a Parsons or a Watt. We're not going to face that this week either against the Dolphins. Right. So I think the line could look pretty solid this week. I'm not so scared about our line, their defense versus our line, our receivers, our running game, all that. I'm more worried about their offense.
Yeah, but the way our secondary is playing, the way our defense is playing, I'm not really. That's why I think this could be a blowout. I'm not the way that defense is playing. Look, Eli Apple already got caught up by Tyreek Hill. Eli's waiting for this. Chibe Awuzie, I think, is playing as like one of the best corners in football, and he's doing that without even making a pick. He should have had a couple, to be honest. I mean, he was there. But Jesse Bates played better last week. Von Bell was hitting people like Von Bell can do. I mean, yeah, they got a good offense, but it's going to be a fun matchup to watch. Their offense versus our defense. The second, that's going to be, I think, the key to the game right there is how our secondary shuts down their
It's honestly a lot of our defense versus theirs. I will say the one guy who's I'm worried about on their defensive line is Melvin Ingram. This guy keeps getting these one-year contracts, brought in late, and balling out. And Melvin Ingram, we're going to have to keep tabs on him coming off the edge. I know, they have some other guys too. Agba, Christian Wilkins, that was a high draft pick. I think 13th overall 2 or 3 years back. But they've got guys, but I think our line can handle them. I'm not super concerned about that. Jerome Baker's a good player at middle linebacker. They got Xavier Howard, great corner, but I think we'll be good.
All right, so you wanted to know how many people are watching right now. You asked about before live. Right now, we got 21 people. We had 22. Somebody dropped off. So right now, we're 21 people. So does that make you feel better?
No, I just never know, and I'm always like, do I need to get hyped? Do I need to take my pants off?
No, please, no. We don't want to do what. No. Don't do what Derek did.
I'll do what I must for your show, Jeff. That's how much I love you. Okay.
I appreciate that, but no.
I think keeping my pants on is best for your show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. All the shows. Any show I go on.
All the shows.
That's why when people's like, oh, you got to wear all white. I'm like, I'm going to tell you right now, my big ass ain't wearing all white, and you're all welcome for that.
I'm not wearing all white. I'm going to have this hat on. I have a Jackpot Joey white hoodie on. I'm going to have black pants on, and I have my white J's on. So now, don't everybody get mad at me because my Jordans are white and like Carolina blue, but you won't be able to see all that much. It's just you'll see the white. So
if you're staring at Jeff's shoes, you're missing out looking straight into his eyes.
The money maker, beautiful. Yeah, like the money maker. Money maker. All right, let's see here. Chandler's in the chat. What's up? It's Prince Ice there. We only played. I was talking. I couldn't hear you. We only played against Cover 2 for one play on Sunday. Cover 2 killed us for the first 2 games, and I know the Dolphins will throw that at us. Will this be the offense of week 1 or week 2?
Of week 1 and 2 versus week 3.
Yeah, I think week 3.
I think it'll be somewhere in between, honestly. I don't think it'll be as easy as it was against the Jets, especially early, especially the first half. Because we come out and kick their butt in the first half, Dude,
we dominated that whole first quarter for sure. It wasn't even close. We dominated them.
But I think this week will be somewhere in the middle because, I mean, you got to give the Dolphins credit. They're 3-0 for a reason. It's hard to win in this league.
Exactly. I got a $2 super chat here from Watson Graves. Appreciate it. Undefeated are the Dolphins and the Eagles are the best.
Or is that a question? Like,
I don't know.
clarify that for us, Watson. Like, is that a statement or is that a question? Because to me, hell no. Those ain't the two teams I'm looking at matching up in the Super Bowl, no matter what happens the rest of the season. Now, they're both playing excellent right now. You got to give them credit for being 3-0. Honestly, the Eagles, to me, has a better chance of ending up in, like, the Super Bowl, just the way they're playing. And the NFC, to me, is a little soft.
You know, you almost sound like you're from Philly. You said Eagles. The Eagles?
Well, whatever, you know. I'm from where I need to be when I need to be.
The Eagles. All right, Augie says we beat Miami 24-17.
I could see that, Augie, for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I really could. Oh, plus, your yard looked good. I think I seen that on Facebook or something.
Yeah, I know. Damn it, I didn't. I got it. God, I got it. Augie, you got to send me a picture of your yard again. I want to put that up on the show. It's freaking cool as hell. I keep forgetting to do that. But I just got a feeling that we're at the jumping off point. Like when Joe did the whole thing last year where he said, you know, relax, we'll be fine. He did it again this year. We kind of took off after that, you know? I mean, I kind of think we're going to do that again. I'm not saying, I was tongue in cheek saying, you know, 15-2 or whatever, but I think this is the point. And put it as Thursday night's going to prove it. Either we're all in and we're going to, you know, take the coin flip and take off and go down and score, which I think was a good play. Or
Jeff, should we talk about how the Bengals? Did you guys see that? The Bengals,
that was amazing.
The Bengals won the coin toss and they took the ball.
I know. It was awesome.
Still can't get over.
What was even cooler? I listened to the Bengals Booth podcast, and my boy Teddy K. He called the coin. His first time he's ever called the coin toss, and he called tails never fails. I'm like, yes. Yeah, I always do that.
Yeah. No one, not a single one of these guys put a camera on the man. It's all right. He said he'd wear the Bengals and Brew shirt.
He probably was wearing it
on the way to the game this Thursday. He told me.
All right, Watson says
on the way in.
It was a question.
Yeah, so I would say no. That's a lot easier to answer. No, I mean, because even if it's not like it's clearly not the Bengals right now. It could be at the end of the season. But I mean, you got the Chiefs, the Bills.
Yeah, we're starting week 4. I mean, you'd have to say for me, you'd have to say the Bills. I mean, I know they lost to the Dolphins, but
yeah,
I mean, the Bills clearly. I know they lost Sunday, but clearly they look like the best team right now.
I would agree with that. One loss doesn't.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, now we got a long season to go, and I think I agree with what you said. I think the Eagles are an actually better team than the Dolphins, but. Oh my God, it's Twinklass.
Yeah, Charles was on there with us when you did that. Derek literally talked about that.
I was watching football. Right I wasn't paying attention to
what but here's the thing. I clipped it back up, and you were literally not watching football at the time, and still.
Well, I must have been spaced out or something because I did not hear him say that. You're like,
my boy was in such a good mood from that whole day.
Dude, that was so awesome, dude. I could not believe that many people showed up. It was just me and Maddie promoted it. I mean, we'll help you guys too. I'm gonna give you guys credit too. You did help. So I mean,
change me.
I wouldn't try to shortchange you. I didn't mean that at all. But you guys did help. All right, just from us promoting it, we damn near sold the place out. That was just cool.
It was awesome, and I guess they do this a lot. So if anybody, which we may do it some more. We don't know if we'll have free beer this time, so you missed out on that.
Yeah, there might not be any more free. I mean, there should be free beer Thursday down at Lot B. The Jack Pacho tailgate will be at Lot B. I got the Maddie's got a 6-barrel, and I got the keg pump handle and all that stuff. So yeah, not that. You gotta pump it. Not that. There you go. I had to teach you so many things. God. Hoss, yeah, appreciate you, brother. It was a great time. That was awesome.
It was great for me to meet Hoss, and
I was so happy to meet. Well, first time I met
his wife.
Yeah, it was awesome meeting both of them. I met him 2 years ago. I think it was for the first time. I didn't really.
Last summer, Jeff. It was last summer. It was at the event, at the Bengal Gym event, the Hall of Fame thing in Canton. It was last summer. See, I got you.
How did you know that?
He was telling me, and see, I listen, I pay attention.
What?
I listen, I pay attention.
Are you speaking English?
No, probably
not. Fuji 88. Dolphins seem to blitz a lot. That could work out good for the Bengals.
It could.
You can't zero me, bro. You can't zero me.
Can't zero me. I got that shirt. I got that shirt too. I got that shirt. I think I'm taking it with me.
You should. That's what you should wear. Well, you gotta wear that one of those games. Can't say, but yeah, no, I agree. I think it could be.
It's looking kind of gray.
It does look gray. I mean,
but I like it. Like I like it.
Yeah,
but
I hope they put like another coat on or something.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe they go over it another time or two, and then
it. Apparently, you're the backbone of my show. Did you know that?
It's true. So 2 years that he didn't know me, that he was doing this show, pure shit show.
Exactly.
Terrible. He got all this subscribers and everything.
Exactly.
You know what he had to be doing for that.
It didn't take off till I got Dale on the show. Dale, we're at 30 people watching. Does that excite you now?
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
There you go.
I love you too.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't cancel me. I do that enough myself.
Oh my goodness. All right, you guys have blown the chat up. Let's see here. Let's go.
No, Kane. I would not go to no Twitter spaces.
No, I don't like Twitter. Twitter spaces, all I do is argue. Anton, thinking about or thinking of
teacher salary. Teacher salary. I can't go to the Saints game. He said we all need to go to the Saints game.
Yeah, I can't. I wish. I'm going to the Buccaneers game. I can't go to the Saints game. I can't go to both.
Well, and also prayers up for everybody in the Tampa area,
yes,
Sarasota area, and
yeah. So yeah, my
the hurricane and stuff, man. That's scary stuff for real.
Yeah, Mrs. Ice's family is right. My in-laws and all of them, sister-in-laws, brother-in-laws, all of them, cousins, my nephews. They're all right in the line of fire. That eye is going.
Do they just stay and batten down the hatches, or do they try to get out?
Well, my nephews, they left. They went to Orlando. My sister-in-law and brother-in-law, they are staying because they have animals and stuff. That's kind of hard to go somewhere with them. So they're in a higher elevated area, so it's not as bad. My mother-in-law and father-in-law finally, thank God, I think are going to go stay at my sister-in-law's house because they are in a trailer in an area that says it's mandatory to evacuate, and they weren't going to leave. I think we finally convinced them to leave.
Yeah, so, I mean, hope so. And prayers to everybody. Prayers to them, all your family. Prayers to everybody out there for that, because I mean, it's no joke.
So yeah, you guys keep my in-laws, my family in your prayers. I'd appreciate it. Well, this is what you said about Kane. Warning Bengals fans, stay out of Twitter spaces.
That's what. Yep. Yeah. Tell me twice.
Yeah, I did it. They started those last year. The Ace and Zim are nuts. They're in there like all the time. And just Eric, I'm like, y'all are freaking crazy. I was in one. I was just listening, and I'm just DMing just Eric back and forth, just privately. I'm like, this is freaking nuts. I'm like, I don't know how you guys get a word in edgewise. It says everybody yelling at each other. I'm like, all right, I like this. Fuji 88, Hayden Hurst, first TV Thursday night.
I'd like to see that.
I'm waiting for it. I'm actually kind of surprised that he hasn't been more of a factor in the red zone, honestly,
Yeah. He's not been what we hoped yet. But he's been solid, though. It's not like he's been trash,
Hey, Foxy's got your back. He said most of us are here for Dale.
Everyone knows that's not true. Like, I don't know how I've ridden Jeff's coattails for Bengals and Brews to get a decent following,
Augie, you got family in Tampa? Yep. Exactly. So prayers for Augie's family out in Tampa too. So
yeah.
Yep. It's gonna be interesting. I see Tampa games is on my birthday weekend. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Nice.
If you come to the game, you got to meet up with the Iceman.
Yeah, are you coming?
You can buy him a beer because he don't like buying people beer.
That's not true. I've bought you a beer before.
One, I bought him
I got you.
Six or seven last year because every time the beer man would come around, the Iceman would turn around and go, "You got one of those for me?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, go ahead and give me two." I already got. because you got to pay with your card. So it's like, might as well. You know?
Oh my God.
He's good at that. He's good at that. I'm just saying, he's really good at that.
I hooked you up with some.
it.
I hooked you up with some beer Sunday.
There you go.
I got you some Thursday. I'll get you some Thursday night. It'll be good. So what else you got? You got anything cool going on? You doing anything Thursday night? I mean, you got anything special or anything there, Dale? I mean,
Yeah, I will be at 4:00. I don't know the kind of room they have, but we're just going to record. We're not going to go live. I want to talk to Tony, who's the marketing manager. We're going to talk about all things E&O. They are providing food for the Bengals at the stadium and the press boxes. You know, the ones I can't afford. And definitely no one wants to put me in a press box. It's fine. But, and then also Shane Graham's supposed to meet us there with his lovely wife, like my wife, Derek's wife. Derek and I will be there. I think Iceman may be there. Maybe a little Bengals and bourbon. So some of us will be there. We're going to record, and then we're just going to go from there, you know. Just record a little stuff for 45 minutes or so, and then hit the tailgates, boys. It's on. Floodgates are open.
I'll be heading back down to Lot B to the Jackpot Joey tailgate. Like I said, it's going to be at Lot B, which is basically right. If you know where E&O is, it's basically the open parking lot right underneath of it. I mean,
and all this is at the banks, you know. All this is at the banks. So I want to venture around that whole area because that's a new thing the Bengals put out. So, and then I know, like Bengal Gym's going to have a ton of former players and stuff like that. And then there's Lot 1, there's Longworth Hall, there's so many. Like that's what I mean. It depends how much you want to walk. It depends how much you want to walk and where you park.
This is what I did a lot last year. You know, before like this year, I'm really concentrating on the Jackpot Joey tailgate. But last year, I just walked around. Like I'd go down and see you guys down Lock 1, Bengals Bomb Squad, hang out at Longworth, and head over to gyms. There are so many cool tailgates to go hang out. Well, Cap, what do you want to StreamYard link for?
He wants to hop in. I can't give you another massage through the stream, Chandler.
Hang on, I got him.
I was trying to give you a massage at the movie theater, but your wife come over to talk to you, and you were like, "Get off of me!" So I gave her some
I know.
massage.
She's talking.
And he said I had magic hands.
I'm like, I can't.
His wife rolled her eyes at me, but that's okay. He enjoyed it. My wife was already mad at me because I was saying some inappropriate things to her. And
not you ever. You were not saying anything inappropriate. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I don't either. I was blacked out. Don't remember it. Let's go with that.
You're like blacked out Trey.
Can I plead the blackout?
You can.
Greg Luther tailgate hopping. All of them, buddy. All of them are going to be hopping. Thursday night game. So many alumni going to be down there. One of my best friends, Gary Owen, is also going to be at this game now.
Actually, that's what I was saying. Is your real best friend Clark Harris? Is he going to show up at E&O? Have you messaged him?
I have not talked with him since the night of his injury, so I'm leaving that man alone. He's probably got a lot going on. You know, whatever he's got to do through the injury, and But prayers up for Clark too, because he's a damn good one.
Santori shaved his head? When did you shave your head? I just saw you Sunday.
And Santori is talking third person.
I know, because he's in here twice. You got Rally Around and Natty, and then you got where's he at? I saw him comment somewhere else. Anyway, we got a special guest in there in the guest waiting room here. I'm gonna bring him on. It's Prince Ice. What's up, dude?
What's up?
What's up,
boys? I decided to get white bangled out here.
There you go.
I had to match
mine's in the house. I'm saving it for Thursday. I've got the same one. I'm saving it.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me pull up the shoes. I know my dad was talking about his shoes he's planning on wearing, but I'm going to make you all jealous.
Shoes?
Here, give me a second.
All right.
Let's get his
breaking
shoes,
news.
Jeff.
This is breaking news. I didn't know he had.
All right. Here we go.
Ready?
Here we go.
Let me see what.
Check these bad boys out.
You're actually going to wear them?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I'm wearing these.
Are those bowling shoes?
They're Nikes, excuse me.
No, I didn't. Nike probably makes bowling shoes too.
They're probably pretty good. They're probably pretty good bowling shoes. Yeah.
He's not. I think he wore those like.
What
We've had this
what
since
is
you lived
on
in
it?
my
What
house.
is on it? I couldn't like read it.
Oh, what? Oh, it's just like hype beast stuff.
Okay.
Hype beast,
Hype beast. They have like zippers on them.
Yeah, this is way out of my
Yeah, dude.
price range.
Yeah, dude.
Say
Yeah,
less. Say less,
I
Chandler.
did not pay very much for them, but they're worth like $400 online. So got a good
It's
deal.
always nice to rob people.
Yeah, well, I didn't rob someone. It was at a Kmart, and it was just there, like
Yeah, he
brand
came
new.
home. He's like, Dad, this, like I said, he's literally still at my house when he bought these. Look at these shoes I got. I'm like, holy shit, those are awesome. I like those a lot.
Yeah, that is awesome.
I
Maybe you
Yeah.
shouldn't wear them. They're worth $400.
I'll
That's
do
what
it
he's
for the
probably more
Bengals. I mean, we
Alright.
need to bring on that hype.
It's true.
Richard said he missed out on the jackpot Joe this past Sunday. Couldn't find the movie place.
Right by
were you?
Jungle
Oh, yeah.
Gyms and
Right next to
Eastgate Mall
Jungle
area.
Gym's Eastgate, man. That's if you know where Jungle
Yeah.
Gym's Eastgate is, it's literally attached to it. It's right next to it.
Now,
if
it
you're
was
looking
so
for the-
nice too. Like it was very nice. Their outside area, they had cornhole and everything set up. Like it was really nice.
Yeah, we actually did do a quick round of cornhole where I did kick my dad's ass in cornhole.
Kick my ass
Kick my
dad.
ass's dad. yeah, but I did kick his ass in cornhole. So
we only had two
letting everyone
bags.
know.
But come on, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even really,
Yeah, that's all I needed to beat you. Sorry,
whatever.
I don't need all
would've won
four.
again, I would've-
You quit. You quit because you were losing so bad.
No, it
Brew
was close.
Day.
It was not. Now rally around and now because Kmart still exists. This is how
I
long ago.
wish. I wish.
Yeah, well, it did exist at the time.
This is how long ago. Like literally, this is how long ago he bought these. Like I said, he was still living at my house
6 years ago.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's barely ever wore these.
Oh
shoes.
no,
I also bought
homie,
them
do
in
not
Florida.
post that comment up. We're not doing that.
God, what am I need to look at this. What's he saying?
But anyway, so
What's he
Chandler, do
saying?
you have a key to the game this Thursday for the Bengals
Yes.
versus Dolphins?
A key to the game.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
or a
Did you
matchup
check out
you're
the
interested in
all
seeing?
22 or whatever?
The key is that they need to actually figure out how to beat cover two. And it's not just two high safety coverages. When they were in like a Tampa 2, our offense was pretty good, or when they were in kind of like a 4 quarters, like still 2 high safeties, but someone like covering the flat, whatnot. I'm not saying I'm a complete expert on this, but I will say that
working on it.
anytime,
You're trying.
anytime we are going against cover 2, we are atrocious, and that is why I think I might get the numbers wrong, but it was like 30% of the snaps in week 1 and like 32% of the snaps in week 2 were all cover 2. Like the
Then
defenses
it
just
was
knew
one
what we
snap.
could not beat, and then the Jets stuck to their scheme, and they were so confident that like their thing is going to work, and yeah, exactly. Jets ran cover 2, one play the entire game. Yeah, they just stuck to their scheme. Their defensive coordinator was stubborn, and he does not like to change. The Jets fans are really pissed about it. Like if you were looking at like Jets Twitter, they were all saying how they're claiming they only lost because they refused to play against our weakness. And to be honest, after like seeing that after the fact, because it's kind of hard when you're watching the game to tell what coverage they're in, because you don't see all 12 people, especially on the 11 people
That's why
on
you
the
need all
defense.
22.
Yeah, that's why you need that. But once we found out, I kind of felt a lot like less happy about the game that we played, because it doesn't feel like we fixed the issues from week 1. It just feels like we
I got a
didn't
question,
go
Chandler.
against them.
Don't you think the short passing game that we did, don't you think that will translate against the cover 2?
I mean,
Because there's a short passing game was there. Like Joe's 3 steps, bam, the ball was out. I mean, the touchdown, the TB, it wasn't it was a 56-yard touchdown, but the pass was like a 10-yard pass or something. It wasn't even that long of a pass. Do you think that's going to translate?
It definitely could. I mean, like I said, I'm not a huge expert. I couldn't tell you for sure. I'm sure there's someone out there who could tell you that what is the specific weakness of cover 2. From my understanding, the specific weakness of cover 2 is like 10 yards out, middle of the field, which isn't necessarily short pass route. It's just middle of the field, and we love to send all the balls wide. It's always here, or deep in either direction, but we really don't touch the middle of the field.
I want to say the first or second play was a slant to TB or T right over the middle.
I was gonna say that's T's territory, though.
Yeah.
Really,
right.
Yeah. Which is, if he can avoid a head injury for the third game in a row.
Yeah, they stopped hitting him right in the head.
Yeah, that would be great.
Dustin said the whole league sucks versus cover 2. This has been the worst start to the NFL season. Are you trying to burn down one of my condos? What are you doing? Are you burning down?
That's the wife doing that. Here, let me give you a mute. Hold on.
All right, what'd you think? That was blowing my eardrums out. It's going to burn down the rental property. Worst start in the NFL season offensively in a long time. Scoring is down significantly. That might have to do a lot with the beginning of the season. To me, even when they did play in preseason, the defenses were always ahead of the offense. Now the offenses are really not playing that much. I think it's making the offenses get off to an even slower start.
Yeah, that
than
could
they
be
normally
part of
do.
it. Yeah,
It does seem to be hitting us particularly way more significantly. Our offense was non-existent the first 2 weeks. But you still have offenses out there who are going against cover 2 and are destroying other teams. You had the Bills the first 2 weeks. You have, the Ravens and the Dolphins were both destroying each other. You have a lot of high scoring games, and they are using cover 2 against each other. So, I feel like I get the point that it might be a league issue, but it's also very much a Bengals issue, and we need to fix that. And if we can't, I don't know. They got to figure something out.
Hey, Chris, real quick, I did see your hat. I liked it and answered you back on Twitter. That looks awesome. He sent me a picture of his white Kango hat. It's fuzzy. It was a cool picture. But that, to me, this is where me and Chandler always differ. I'm always more optimistic than he is. And that's where I think we fixed a lot of stuff. The things we fixed, to me, despite if we want to get cover 2 or not, the offensive line looked better. Joe looked better. Dale, he was getting the ball out quick, right? And making plays. He was
especially
looking like
early. Then it seemed like they wanted to settle into the run, which wasn't working. But that's not even my matchup for this game. It's more the reverse.
Okay.
Like, their offense is tops in the league in a lot of categories, and our defenses played really good. They're not tops, but they played really good ball against a lot of backup quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
So I really think that's the key to the game is, can Hendrickson beat Armstead? They brought in Armstead, paid him a boatload of money. Can we beat cover 2 like Chandler's talking about? Can we get T and Chase and Boyd over the middle? Can Joe feel comfortable in the pocket against the subpar pass rush, really, that they have?
Right. Dustin said Burrow still took some massive hits versus the Jet, which the thing is, yeah, he did, but he's not going to go a whole game with not getting hit ever.
No.
The shots he took, I've seen 100 times where Joe Montana or John Elway and they took those shots and did the same thing Joe did and made plays. So yes, they took hits, but it wasn't 6 sacks and on top of
Sheldon Richardson.
Yeah, exactly. It was better. So yes, he did take some massive shots, but it's football. They're going to get hit. So I don't know. That's where I'm not. I don't know. I think people sometimes are over emphasizing how many shots Joe takes, because they're going to get hit. It's football. They're going to get hit.
Now, going back to what you were saying about, it looked like he was, jackpot was back that game. And I got to say, I think it looked more like he was a different quarterback that game, but in a good
he was
way.
Jackpot.
I don't think he was playing like he was last season, because he was focusing a lot more on the short passes and he was still taking his shots when he needed to. I felt like he looked even better than he did last season, like personally, because I felt last season was overly reliant on the occasional, just lucky go route to Chase, but all these passes were very well placed balls by Joe, and I thought it was great. And that could, like you said, that could be the key against cover 2 that we need. But going back to what Dale was saying about the Dolphins and going against that offense with our defense, that's a huge matchup, and I can't we can't expect that we're going to hold the Dolphins to what we've been holding these backup QBs. I mean, we can't.
Nope.
And what, we haven't allowed a touchdown in the second half at all season. I think that's it, or at least very little. I mean, they've been playing really well, and I think the offense was using that as a crutch. The defense was keeping us in the games, and that's why I was saying that we needed to destroy the Jets. We need to put up the numbers on the offensive side of the ball, because I mean, if the defense can hold them, at around 20 points, the defense did a great job. And that means that our offense has to be over 20 and into the 30s, even if we want to have a good shot of winning.
If we could have got that last field goal, it would have been 30 points. And that we all know whose fault that was.
That was Derek's fault.
That was Derek's fault. Totally Derek's fault.
Derek Davis.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He said something right there.
He said we're gonna get 30 points.
I'm not worried about this.
He shanks it. Cameron, what's up?
Shout out to Cameron.
First two games didn't go in our favor, but the win over the Jets was well deserved. Exactly. In the rally, which is Centauri, Dolphins only put a 21 against the Bills JV.
There you go.
Yeah. So I'm not, like I said, I think my key is the Bengals defense versus the Dolphins offense. And I think the way our defense has been playing, dude, if they can play like that, if Trey Henderson could come out and ball out like he did, and our secondary plays like that
matchup with Armstead's big.
Yeah. But like I said, maybe Joseph Osai could come in. It's Camp Sample. There's our younger guys, Zach Carter. Our younger guys are starting to make flashes and make plays. I mean, hell, Sam Hubbard's even getting more pass rush than I think he used to.
Yeah.
So we have multiple guys that can get there, along with the psychopath Trey Henderson.
I mean, the only thing that I'm certain of is that we're not going to win the game by kicking a bunch of field goals with Evan McPherson. We're not going to come close. It's not going to be like the first 2 weeks where, I mean, we get, one touchdown a game and then rely on Evan McPherson to kick 4 field goals. That's just not going to happen against the Dolphins. We have to get in the end zone. We have to do what we did against the Jets, but against a much better team. And,
so,
we have the confidence going into it. But
this guy goes back to the coin flip. No, I'm being serious this time.
I was going to bring it up because I'm going to get off here because I got my show.
All right, real quick.
My key to the game last week was how we come out and we won the coin flip and we took the ball.
Do you think they do that again? No, serious. I know.
Yes. I think you should if you win the coin toss.
Yeah, that's right. I think that changed the mindset, which is what I was trying to say the other night until I freaking screwed it all up. I think that changed the mindset of the whole game. Come out, start fast, get a lead, let the defense play with a lead. They haven't played with a lead all year. They can pin their ears back and go get the quarterback. So I think moving forward, they should do that. That will be Thursday night. What do you think, Chandler?
Well, I think Zach Taylor's a very analytics-driven head coach, and I think he only did that to try to jumpstart the season. Like in my mindset, what I think he's going to do is, and what I also think they should do, is defer, just because you don't need to start out as hot this game because we won last week. I mean, coming off a loss is one thing. The team's, already down, just coming off a loss. And then we have to watch this team already, go up 7 points on us. That would suck. And that's probably why they ended up going for that. But this week, I don't see why we would take the thing that's a statistical disadvantage when we have confidence going into it. So I don't think they should. But I think we've won every coin toss, so we're probably going to lose this coin toss, and then maybe we'll just,
it'll be out of our hands,
get it anyway.
But
so
I will agree with you for this standpoint. The crowd's going to be so freaking hyped for this game that you don't want to put your offense on the field at home and everyone's yelling at each other to get quiet. So it's still a lot of noise, because if you go on defense, go ahead and keep that hype going from the whole pregame thing. So
that does make sense. That does make sense. All right, well, Dale, you got to get out of here. We've been on for 44 minutes. I will see you Thursday.
All right, man. Who day, everybody?
Who day, brother?
Who day.
Jay, are you ready for Thursday?
I'm ready. I'm ready,
dude. I'm ready. I cannot freaking wait.
That's why you got the pump for the keg.
I got the pump for the
Jackpot
keg.
Joey tailgate.
Yep, we are ready to go. I got the pump. It won't have a Jackpot Joey handle on it, but it's ready to go. Is this the official outfit? Is this what you're wearing? You think
This is some of it. This is some of it. You know,
exactly.
I think I'm going to get some white pants. Here soon when I get off here.
I'm with Dale. My fat ass is not in white pants. I'll be wearing black pants.
I think I can hold it in and keep them clean for one day. So,
and you're a lot skinnier than me. So there you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, before I let you go, dude, any parting words before I'll let you get out of here?
Brew Dey.
There you go. That's good enough. Brew Dey.
Brew Dey.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. My thanks to my seat neighbor, Dale Altman, for joining, and my boy, Chandler Prince Ice, for jumping on. That was awesome. Anyway, let's get to the Facebook groups that let me live stream, and I appreciate every single one of them as always. They are Brew Dey Nation, Brew Dey Legion, Bearcat Ruckus, the Ohio State Bucknuts, the Ice Bar, and you can follow me on all my social media platforms. Excuse me, all under Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Twitter handle is at Jeff A. Turnipole. TikTok is at Iceman90. You can find all of them under Sports with Strawberry Ice. YouTubers, you guys are awesome. I'm up to 1,894 subscribers. That is great. I appreciate every single one of you guys. Like I've said almost every show, and I truly say, you guys are getting tired of me saying this, but one for you guys watching or subscribing or showing up to the Jackpot Joey watch party. None of this would be possible. So honestly, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. I appreciate you guys. We're going to get this dub Thursday. Tomorrow, it's going to be a rated R show. We got Kieran from the full 10 yards going to be on. He has been on in a little while. So my boy Kieran's going to be on. We will be doing a Thursday night preview of the Bengals Dolphins. Do me a favor. I would love to see what you guys, like if you're going to the game Thursday, what outfits are you wearing? What do you got anything planned out? You got an old school Kango hat that you are gonna bust out. You got some Nikes. You know what do you guys got going on? So tweet me out at Jeff A. Turnipole or look up Sports with Strawberry Ice. You'll be able to find me there, and I would appreciate just seeing what you guys got. Other than that, is it Thursday yet? I cannot freaking wait. And I think for you guys, I'm gonna play Stripes. For all 19 people that are left listening, we're going to go out listen to the Stripes. All right, ready? Because we got to get hyped. It's going down Thursday. Fins down, baby. And that's just sports, baby. See ya! Let's go.
In the night, stripes in our veins, sparks gonna fly. The beast is awake, orange, black, and white. Cause when the jungle come alive, Brew Dey, we ignite. And Cincinnati, we gon' rise. And in the jungle, we unite. And dripping orange and black and white. Brew Dey, when we fight, live and die in these stripes. Wake up the beast, every day is a feast. Time to bust it off the leash. In the jungle, dripping heat. Tigers strike the city streets. East side, stand up. West side, stand up. If you reppin' Brew Dey, time to put your hands up. Bingo stripes, we in it. New day, new age, yeah, we get it. Cincinnati, jungle fitted. Brew Dey in our house, we win it. Orange and black and white, we build it. Earn our stripes, you know we kill it. Bleed our colors, jungle dripping. Nasty, natty, yeah, we lit it. Lit the crowd, get the city loud. Yeah, we feasting now. Fit the pounds, make the city howl. Now we beastin' now. Thunder through the tunnel from the sideline to the huddle. Stripes we tatted on the jungle when